Welcome to the Personal Foul Podcast. I am your host, Colton Gesser. Alongside me is my co-host, Bill. How the heck are you, good sir?
I'm fantastic. It's the holiday season. They got the Christmas tree up behind me. I got the dogs here. And I'm in a great mood because you had such a terrible weekend. The theme today, fans, is Colton's terrible sports weekend. That's right.
Well, I'm going to start off by saying your tree has been up for weeks. So why are we just announcing?
My wife's a sick woman.
The tree's been up for weeks, Phil. So relax there. Yeah, it was a bad weekend. We'll start off with the college news first. Lane Kiffin, his little tango, whatever the hell was going on with Ole Miss and LSU. He finally leaves, makes the jump from Ole Miss to LSU. We've been waiting for it. Here it is. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. He is now an LSU Tiger. Probably went on a little longer than it needed to, but here we are.
I don't understand how he can coach. He's going to be in the bowl series. I mean, what if he wins a national title? I mean, they're ranked 6 right now, and he's just going to bail him. I don't understand it. I mean, it just shows the greed in college sports right now. It's absolutely disgraceful.
That's a man that thinks he has a better chance to win at LSU. That's all it tells you.
No loyalty. Shame on you, Lane Kiffin. I mean, and I actually put Lane Kiffin as my bum of the week for doing this. I mean, he built a very nice program at Ole Miss. They just got off. They won the Egg Bowl. They beat Mississippi State, which, the big rivalry. They won lost this year. Was it to Georgia, I think?
Let me look up for you.
And, to abandon this team the way he has, it's just mind-blowing. I'm surprised that, more people aren't talking about this. It's an absolute disgrace. He's definitely my number one bum of the week.
Yes, Georgia, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Georgia. See, I can't get names right, but I can.
You got things a bear shits in the woods too, Phil. You got every once in a while you get one right.
What do you mean every once in a while? Stop.
Every once in a while, Phil.
Yeah, staying on the college theme, I don't want to hear Miami not getting into the playoffs. They better get in. They're ranked 12. I don't want to hear North Texas needs to be in. North Texas does not need to be in and get slaughtered by probably Ole Miss or Texas Tech. Nobody wants to watch that game. People want to see Miami. And this nonsense of not having an ACC team in the tournament, that's also a joke. I don't get it. I don't know how they do this nonsense, but the ACC is absolutely getting them. Don't get me wrong. Miami never should have lost to SMU. Granted, it was at SMU. But they also beat Notre Dame. They both have 2 losses. And yet Notre Dame's ranked ahead of Miami. That also steams me, to say the least. It's a holiday season. I'm trying not to curse.
Steams yeah, okay. That's not.
We'll get into that more next week when everything's finalized. Well, let's get to the big news of the college weekend. The big news. What big news, you say? The big news was that Michigan could have had a chance to be in the playoffs once again. And all they had to do was beat their rival who they have beaten time and time again for the past few years. Instead, they get stomped on by Ohio State. I mean, an absolute bloodbath. And I remember in the beginning of the year when I criticized your quarterback, and I forget his name right now, no surprise. And you jumped all over me. Oh, he's an 18-year-old in his first couple games. Blah, blah, blah. You got to give him time. He was absolutely dreadful on Saturday. Even you cannot stick up for him. He is not the quarterback that's going to win you to a title in the next couple of years. He stinks. I'll let you take over from here.
Thanks, Phil. You're lovely insight. You brought a whole lot of nothing to the table.
Oh, stop. I brought a lot there, and you know it.
Yeah, you brought a whole lot of nothing to the table, so I appreciate you, Phil. But yeah, it was a disappointing weekend for Michigan. They start off the well. They get the turnover. They got the field goal to start the game. First possession for Ohio State. They get a interception, which then turns into a field goal. And that's what lost them the game. You have to be able to punch the ball in when given these opportunities, especially against a team that is better than you this season. Straight up, Michigan's not the same defensively as they've been the last few years. Couldn't get any pressure on Sayin at all Saturday. That was kind of the problem when you have the two best receivers in football and you can't sniff Sayin and you're going to just allow these receivers 20 seconds to get open. They're going to burn you. And that's exactly what happened. Also, as the kids like to say, scared money don't make money. And Michigan played scared and they didn't win. That kind of tells you exactly how it is. Jerome coddled Bryce Underwood again. That's the quarterback you were crapping on. That's fine. He's a true freshman. I really don't really care. That's right, Alex. Screw Miami. Screw the U. No, Michigan has no right to be in the playoff. But if Jerome's going to baby his quarterback that Michigan paid a boatload of money to get, then that's exactly what he gets. And if this is going to continue, why in the hell would he stay at Michigan? Or why would Bryce stay at Michigan? If that's the case, if he's going to get babied, that is not how you're going to develop into a first-round quarterback or any quarterback that excels at the next level. So Michigan has to put on their big boy pants and stop babying Bryce Underwood. So, again, he missed some throws where if he just stayed a little patient and like would have opened up, where I think I really think Michigan might have told him, just like, hit the check down. Like, if that first read's not there, take the check down. Like, don't turn the ball over. And honestly, it reminds me of a team we'll get to in a little bit, and that means the Pittsburgh Steelers is where I'm referring to. Honestly, I have two coaches I think that are scared. And, again, as the kids say, scared money don't make money.
That's right.
But
Speaking of scared, hello, Chad Franelich. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome. That's a new name I usually don't see down in the stream, so I appreciate you down there. And make sure you give us a follow and subscribe to us on YouTube. So appreciate everyone for tuning in.
Should have already subscribed to us.
Yeah, bastards.
I've told you for months.
Yeah, bastards. So we'll continue on. Yes, fire every coach in Pittsburgh. That's right. We'll start with a little MLB before we get to the NFL.
That's great.
Again, we already have it in the comments. About one said Devin Williams. He leaves the New York Yankees to go to the B team of New York and heading to the New York Mets. Thoughts on the deal for the New York Metropolitans and one Devin Williams?
I laughed so hard. What was it? 3 years and $62 million or something like that.
Yeah, he's making like 17 per.
Yeah, I mean, an absolute waste of money. This team needs starting pitching in the worst possible way. And you go out and you sign a reliever who has failed the past 2 years, and you saw him in New York already. You think it's going to be any better over in Queens? I think not. It's going to be a lot worse. That fan base is angry. I mean, just look at the miserable fan base right here. I mean, we got Chad, we got John, we have probably Alex. He's probably a fraud Met fan as well. I mean, it's just angry Met fans. And you're going to put Devin Williams over there? I can't wait till he blows his first game for the trumpet guy. What's his name? What's the closer's name? I can't remember his name.
Come on, Phil. Come
Diaz.
on, Phil.
Diaz.
There you go, Phil.
Clay Holmes had a great year. And what did the genius say? If you were watching and pay attention, Chad, you would have heard that Clay Holmes would have faltered in the second half of the year because the Mets way overused him in the beginning of the year. But that's what happens when you don't listen to the genius. I should be running franchises. That's what I should be doing. Give me a sport in every franchise, and I will win every league every year. That's right. Someone needs to toss me a lifeline. Now, someone needs to toss you some caffeine. Maybe you could stay awake in the basement one weekend, John, instead of stop falling asleep, you bum.
Bum, I said. Any other thoughts? I don't think there was any other MLB news. I'm trying.
No, that was the only decent free agent sign. Oh, well, Ryan Housley got signed with.
Sonny Gray. Didn't Sonny Gray get dealt?
Sonny Gray went to Boston.
That's right.
And by the way, that fraud, Sonny Gray, you can go pound salt as well, Sonny Gray. How dare you say I didn't want to be a part of the New York Yankees? Where I saw you on X today, not Twitter, X, that you were yapping about how you couldn't wait to get to Cincinnati and be part of the New York Yankees. You fraud. I can't wait for you to fail miserably in Boston. You suck as well.
Thank you, Phil. Wonderful insight from you as well.
That's what I'm here for.
News. We'll head to the NFL. We will start with Thursday Thanksgiving football. We will start with the 1 o'clock hour ball game, and that would be one NFC North matchup. The Detroit Lions hosting the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love shows out. Packers win 31-24. Thoughts on this ball game?
It was a very entertaining ball game. I did not see Green Bay coming to show up and play. They really impressed me. Love really impressed me. I mean, I know Detroit's had a ton of injuries, but, I mean, they held Gibbs in check. That was the big thing. I mean, when when Montgomery has more yardage than Gibbs, I think you did a hell of a job that day, as far as I'm concerned. So my hat's off to Jim Sloan's Packers. Jim Sloan still sucks, but
he sure does. Beat him in fantasy this week.
That's right. You took Jim Sloan down. Jim Sloan is a big pile of crap. So is Brian Jacobs as well.
We head to the 4 o'clock game. Tyler Granado's own winning this one. Dallas Cowboys beating the Kansas City Chiefs 31-28. Dak Prescott and company deliver the goods. George Pickens has more receiving yards than all of the Steelers wide receivers combined. I love the Pittsburgh Steelers. Your thoughts on the Cowboys' victory as they continue to play good football offensively with Dak and CeeDee Lamb actually learning how to catch a football Thursday?
I think it was more of Kansas City's defense not showing. I was really surprised how well Dak was moving the ball up and down the field. I mean, he pretty much could do whatever he wanted. Now, you're going against, Chris Jones and a decent defense. It's not like Miami or the Jets you're playing. Dak moved the ball pretty well. He had over 300 yards. I mean, Lamb didn't drop the ball as much as he has been pretty much most of the season. Pickens, like I said last week, he's the number one receiver on that team. They're going to have to pay him dearly in order to keep him there. Pittsburgh made a terrible job letting him go. You brought in, you got rid of, one quote unquote cancer who's thriving really well in that offense and brought in a bigger diva. And, Pittsburgh's just an absolute mess right now. But we'll get into them in a couple minutes. We'll get to hear you and Chad cry about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can't wait to hear this tirade this week. And, look at this. Yeah, Pickens is a disease. Yeah, you don't want him. Yeah. Meanwhile, as Colton just said, he has more receiving yards than everybody on your pathetic team. You suck, Chad. And so does Kansas City. I still think they're going to somehow get the 7th seed, though. Don't ask me how, but I still think they're going to sneak in. You want to go right to the 8 o'clock game?
Yeah, sorry. I was just adding up Karen Warren's game. For some reason, I'm still missing freaking 3 games from Karen Warren here.
Oh, Chad, he's on a very good offense. Oh, boy, you just figured that out? How come your Pittsburgh Steelers aren't a good offense? And don't blame Tomlin. You have the almighty Aaron Rodgers there, who the genius predicted and Colton laughed at last year. You can check that out in the archive if you don't believe me.
All right, actually, I'm all good as far as BPG goes. All right, we continue on. Yes, Thursday night football. Jesus, I just crossed out the damn game. Bengals, Ravens.
Bengals, Ravens. The return of Burrow.
Easiest pick of the week. And you decided not. Oh, you jumped on the wagon. I mean, you both jumped on the Bengals wagon. That was pretty easy peasy. Bengals win. Joe Burrow's back. Problem is it's too late. Even though this division sucks, Steelers and Ravens deserve to tie this week at this rate. But yeah, they look great. Problem is this guy can't stay healthy, and the Ravens suck. I think the bigger story is the Ravens poo-pooing on this division. Like, this division just sucks. It just flat out
It's
sucks.
one of the worst divisions of football. Them in the NFC South are absolute crap.
Cleveland's a disaster. Cleveland's a freaking steam pot. Joe Burrow just can't stay healthy. Otherwise, they'd walk into this division, I think. Ravens suck. Steelers are 80 years old and have no idea how to be coached. And that's kind of my thoughts on this one. I think it's going to be too late for the Bengals. But at the same token, this division does suck ass. So you never know at this rate. Any thoughts on this game before I go to Black Friday special?
Yeah, I got to talk about Lamar for a second. I mean, the reason why the Ravens are so pitiful is because Lamar's not running the ball, and he's killing me in a couple of fantasy leagues. So, hey, Lamar, how about you stop running again, all right? If you're that hurt, then don't play. You're killing me. Absolutely killing me, Smalls. I mean, I don't understand. If he's hurt, why are we not seeing Derrick Henry more? I mean, they also got jobbed on that Zay Flowers call in the end zone. That was not pass interference. I cannot believe offensive pass interference. That was an absolutely terrible call. The NFC North is going through some hard times right now. I mean, if Cleveland wasn't so bad, I'd like to pick them to win a division because they've actually been playing well outside of this week. I mean, San Francisco.
I said they lost. They were terrible this week, but yeah.
But Lamar, he needs to start running. Otherwise, he's useless. You leave him back there as a quarterback. I mean, let's face it, he's not Mr. Accurate. He's proved that time and time again. He likes to, he's better when he's thrown on the run. He did an atrocious job this week just waiting in the backfield. I mean, Cincinnati has a historic, awful defense, one of the worst defenses of all time. And they just slapped that offense around. It was pretty shameful to watch.
Shame. We continue to Black Friday.
Hey.
Chicago beats Ray Trimble's own Philadelphia Eagles.
You say that with glee.
I mean, anytime the Eagles lose,
you also forget it's Ian's team as well.
Ian Angle, as you said early on, Iron Eagle.
That's Iron Eagle.
Yeah, they lose 24-15. I don't get the Bears. I really don't. I think
you don't get the Bears. There's a lot of talent on that team.
I don't think they're good. I saw the Steelers play with them last week, and I think if Rodgers plays, the Steelers probably beat them last week in Chicago, might I add. I don't think they're that good. I really don't.
But who said the Bears were going to be good this year?
Congratulations. A bear shits in the woods too, Phil.
That's right.
Congrats. Every blind squirrel finds a nut. You found one.
Congratulations. But you don't get it. How come I can get it, but you can't get it? They have a very good quarterback. They have a lot of great wide receivers.
He's not good. He has an accuracy.
The big thing was their head coach coming over there. Ben Johnson, that the genius also predicted way back in August that Ben Johnson was going to make a difference on this team. And he has.
Yes, congratulations. They have a competent coach. Good job.
So why are they a bad team?
Caleb Williams is not good. He cannot find DJ Moore for the life of him. Same thing with Roma Dunze. They're not a good football team. Wait till they get to the playoffs and they got blown out. And it's like, oh God,
they're beating all these good teams. They just beat the defending Super Bowl champions in Philadelphia.
Congrats.
You tell me they're not a good team.
If the wheels fall off for Philly, they fall off, and they're falling off. Stop it. Do we not remember a few years ago when do we not remember a few years ago when it was like, holy Philly, you know what?
Boy, you're just taking a big dump on Philly. I can tell you. Ray Trimble's not here watching this.
He would probably agree with me.
I doubt
Eagles fans would probably agree with me that this is the same thing.
No, I disagree. Philly's still going to be there in the end. A.J. Brown finally got some cat who I went against in 5 leagues this week, which is also an absolute disgrace. But A.J. Brown, I think he's still going to make him happy, and Philly's going to turn it around. They're still going to I know they probably won't get the number 1 seed now. Although Chicago, they're still going to play everyone in their division. It'll be interesting these last few weeks and who gets that bye. Yes, it is a very bad weekend for Colton. Jenny's enjoying this.
Kiss my keister there, Karen Warren. We go to Sunday. We're finally at the Sunday slate. Big A's. Atlanta Falcons just continue to suck. God, Kirk Cousins sucks. They lose. Nick Folk hits a field goal in the rain, 27-24. The Jets is blowing how to tank and throw their hat in a ring for a quarterback. They will not be in that ring again. They suck. Speaking of sucking, we go to the AFC North.
Hold on 1 second. Only 10% capacity at MetLife.
Yeah, both teams suck. Congratulations.
Both teams suck, but 10%. I mean, you get bigger crowds at high school football games.
Yeah, who wants to go sit in the rain to watch overpaid Kirk Cousins and Tyrod Taylor? Not me. Oh, and did I mention it was raining? That part of it too?
Yeah, I understand that. I understand. There's bad weather all across the country. You get more than 10%.
Great. Who wants to see that matchup, Phil? The Jets fans are sick and tired of the garbage.
Is that the NFL starting to shift a little bit?
No, it's called the Jets have been bad for a very, very long time. No one wants to go and watch that game. The Jets have been that bad. It's like, oh, let's go see the Jets. No. You've had like the last
a lot more fans in the stadium this Sunday.
You've had the last 5 years where you could have seen a Jets game for $5 because they've been that bad. Exactly. So why rush to go see Kirk Cousins play? You're not rushing to go see that. So I don't know what you're surprised about. The Giants and the Jets both suck ass. MetLife's never going to see the amount of people they're going to see this summer with the World Cup here. Oh my God! So I'm like, oh my God, this is what a full stadium's like. Holy cow! And it's gonna be for soccer.
Well,
Go figure, because the Jets and Giants both suck ass. We continue.
Hold on, staying on the Jets, there is some news about the
talking
Jets this
way
year.
too much Jets here.
Hold on, this has to be said. The Jets and the ECAC conference are launching the largest collegiate women's flag football team in the United States. And the champion of the women's flag football team will go against the New York Jets, and they'll probably beat them. That's for you, Indy. That's for you not showing up on Sunday when the Dolphins beat the crap out of the Jets. That's right. Flag football. That's what the Jets should be playing, in the toilet bowl, playing flag football. I love it.
You're talking way too much about the Jets. We continue on to the shit storm called Cleveland. They get steamrolled 26-8. Jaguars win 25-3. Texans win a big matchup in the AFC South. They have the lead. Actually, Jacksonville has the lead, excuse me. Texans creep ahead in that division as well, 20-16. Jonathan Taylor again struggles to get the run game going. And
it wasn't number one defense in football. You got to give him a little bit of a break.
Okay, correct. Fantastic. Last 2 times he's played a defense that's been on, it's not been pleasant for Jonathan Taylor.
Well, I'm sorry he's not rushing for 190 yards every game. He's got to cool off once in a while.
Correct. You're not getting to the bigger point of this, and it is the fact that Daniel Jones cannot move back there for the.
Well, yeah, he's playing with a broken leg.
Okay, that's what I was getting to with the Jonathan Taylor stuff before you cut me off there, Jagoff.
I apologize for it. I know you're in a cranky mood. I apologize for cutting you off.
I'm not cranky, but golly, dude, you're not letting me get to my point. Jonathan Taylor's struggling because they can't run an RPO. Daniel Jones can't move, so you're just pretty much making him a pocket passer, which is not the elite part of his game. What in the hell are you pulling up here? The biggest glare on your
right.
What are you doing? Can we continue with this podcast?
This should be a theme song, damn it.
Can we continue with this podcast of disappointment? All right, I'm just going to mute you, and we're going to continue on here. And, for that reason, I should just talk about the Miami Dolphins. So we'll talk about the Dolphins winning, almost blowing the game, 21-17. Tua sucks major balls. But Devon Achane is a thing for the Miami Dolphins. And just like that, the Dolphins might be playing Mike McDaniel into a new job and continuing on as the Miami Dolphins head coach as they win again. And they should win again this week as they play the New York Jets. And Phil, I think I should just continue on and not unmute you, I think is what I should do. I shouldn't even give you a – I can't hear you. And you're probably way too untech savvy to be able to unmute yourself. You jackwagon. Oh, God. Can Phil unmute himself? This should be the show. We should take a whole 10-minute break on Phil trying to unmute himself. We do need a mute button for life for Phil, don't we, Chad? Phil, you're unmuted.
Right.
What do you have?
I just found the button. How about that?
Yeah, again, 2 minutes too late.
That's all right. No problem. How dare you mute me, first of all? This is my show, damn it.
Phil, if you would even try to start running the show, oh boy.
I'm sorry.
It would feel like we have dial-up internet. It would feel like we have dial-up internet if you were trying to run the show.
I do need a new laptop for Christmas. I got to tell Santa Laura, she better get me a new laptop. Anyway, back to the Dolphins. Yeah, of course they're going to win this game because this is what the Dolphins do every year. They start off 1-6, 2-7, 3-8, and then they win their meaningless games for the rest of the year. Need I go back to Brian Flores, who his owner told him to tank the rest of the year to get Joe Burrow. Flores goes, no, I need to win meaningless games in December. And instead, he ends up with Tua, and Flores gets fired. Imagine Flores down there with that defense with Chase and Burrow. No. Pride got in the way, and his pride got hurt. And now he's with a terrible Minnesota team where, my God, oh man, we'll get into Minnesota in a minute. But back to the Dolphins. Yes, this is what they do every year. This is why they're a mid-team. They're just like Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's on the other end. They win. They get into the playoffs. They get knocked out. Miami tries to get into the playoffs, but no, we end up with the 10th to the 14th pick every year. And then we draft a bum DL player from Michigan, and he sucks for the rest of the year, a.k.a. Kenneth Grant. And we fail miserably because that's what Miami does. We don't know how to draft. Hopefully this new GM will finally get someone who can draft on this team. Get Ozzie Newsome down there just to draft. Jesus. Terrible. Fire Arthur Smith. Fire Tomlin. Stop the hell with Pittsburgh. Nobody cares about that. Burrow is more fragile than Tua. I would take Burrow right now.
All right, you're done rambling about the Dolphins. By the way, the Dolphins had an opportunity to draft Justin Herbert. You drafted Tua instead. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Just because you guys can't draft. We talked to the big story of the week. I think the biggest game of the week will go here, and the man should be in the comments somewhere. I saw him earlier in the show. It's been a great week for Mr. Ryan Robinson. God, I hate that I even had to say a good week for him. But boy, oh boy, he's been slurping his Carolina. There he is. Here we go. Oh, the Panthers. I still think they suck just like the Bears, but they find a way to win this game. And boy, oh boy, big weekend for Ryan Robinson. So shout out to you, Ryan. I hope you had a very, very good holiday weekend as your Ohio State Buckeyes win and your Carolina Panthers get a huge win as well. I can't believe it. 31-28, Carolina wins. Not a great day for Stafford yet. I think 3 picks on the day or 2 or 3 picks on the day.
2 picks and a fumble.
By the way, the Rams giving up 2 fourth-down touchdowns. You think I was watching the Pittsburgh Steelers with that freaking debacle defensively. By the way, what is it? Shula looking for a head coaching job?
Not after that disgraceful performance.
Disgraceful. Thoughts on the performance? And
well,
again,
my thoughts are this. I didn't predict this on the show last week, but I did tell Allen Robinson, who needed a suicide pick, kept telling me he wants to take the Rams. And I said the Rams are not good at 1 o'clock on the East Coast. They have been historically bad doing that. I said, do not take the Carolina Panthers. And what happened? Carolina beat the Panthers. I mean, they beat the Rams. Poor Arnie. And that's what happens. He went all this way, asked me for advice. I gave Allen Robinson advice, and he still thumbed his nose at me. And he did not take them, and he ended up losing. And shame on you, Allen Robinson. 10 grand down the toilet. Terrible, terrible, terrible. As for the Rams, they don't play well on the East Coast at 1 o'clock. That's their MO. Always been that way. For you betting fans, remember that. Next time you see the Rams at 1 o'clock on the East Coast. Unless they're playing well, Carolina, they played well. It was nice to see a Chuba Hubbard come back there. I don't know if what's his name was hurt, Rico Dowdle, but for fantasy purposes, who cares? The hell with Dowdle. He killed me in a lot of leagues. Carolina's going to win that division, and they're going to be a playoff team. They're going to have a home game. Wouldn't it be funny if the Rams went back there? That wouldn't surprise me at all. Or the Niners. I mean, one of those West teams are going to be out there. I still think the Seahawks are going to win the division. But Carolina, they got a decent team. Ryan, he still sucks. I don't really give a damn what he says. He's ass. So are the Panthers.
They are indeed ass. I'm just waiting for it. This is one of those I say early. I'm gonna take it to my that Chicago sucks and Carolina isn't that good. I'm taking it to the grave. If one of them,
who is good then? You're saying everybody's good, not good.
The Rams are good. The Rams are very good.
They just lost to Carolina. You're telling me they're good? Come on! Stop! Oh, for Christ's sake!
Did you not just say they don't play well on the road on the East Coast at 1 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Are they going to do that? Because last time I checked, they're going to win the division.
But you just dumped on Carolina, and the Rams lost to Carolina.
Great.
But now you tell me the Rams are good.
By the way,
the Rams are a good team.
By the way, I'm
a great team. Who's the best team in football right now?
Oh God, I'm going back to muting you again because you just don't understand the English language clearly. Guess what? Phil? Who is the best team in the AFC right now? That'd be your division. That'd be the New England Patriots. Oh, little birdie tells me, who was the Patriots last lost? The Pittsburgh Steelers. Congratulations. Does that mean the Patriots suck? No, okay, I didn't think so. I'll unmute you now. So congratulations. This league is Jekyll and Hyde. It's great because everyone's hit and miss. It's a very competitive league. Wait till you get to the postseason, and I see Bryce Young shrivel up into a freaking black hole. It's exactly what's going to happen. Same thing with Caleb Williams. Any pressure. Ooh, paint my fingernails. Oh, my God, where's my mom? I'm going to go cry with her. That's exactly what's going to happen. Like, come on. Everyone has a shit week. Everyone has a great week. I really don't care. Like, congratulations. Carolina won a game. I don't care. Good
Let
for
me
them.
rephrase the question. Who do you think is the best team in football right now?
The New England Patriots, I just told you.
Okay. I disagree. I think it's the Seattle Seahawks.
I do not think it's Seattle Seahawks. By the way, Seattle Seahawks. By the way, speaking of the Seahawks, we'll go there next. Seattle wins 26-0. I have 4 out of my 5 parlays in my touchdown scores hit. I thought there was one that was going to be very easy. Sam Darnold revenge game against the Vikings. I was like, aha, he's going to light him up. And he does quite the opposite. Cannot find the passing game at all Sunday. And, yeah, they lose. I lose my parlay. Jackson Smith-Njigba does not score. I needed him to score. Does not. By the way, he has like 2 catches. But, hey, whatever. Teach his own. Seattle wins 26-0 comeback for Sam Darnold against the Vikings. They just suck. Oh, my God. By the way, I get the Minnesota sucking thing. It really drives me nuts more than anything else. The shitting on J.J. McCarthy. Again, he didn't play this week, concussion. Problem, he's got to stay on the field. He's got to stop taking the hits. But he hasn't played well. But a little birdie tells me he wasn't taken first overall like Cam Ward. He's not throwing to the same weapons as Cam Ward. I'm not going to, like, bullshit that. Like, he's throwing to Jefferson and Addison. So, like, I'm not going to hide that point. But, like, let's not act like this guy's played a whole 2 seasons worth of football. He's played less games than Cam Ward in the NFL as an NFL starter. So can we pump the brakes on J.J. McCarthy? I know he didn't play this week. Could be my Michigan blinders. Can we pump the brakes for J.J. McCarthy, please? Holy cow. Seriously. Drives me nuts. Anyway, Vikings suck, short story. Buccaneers win 2017.
Hold on. You're making sure your Michigan boy is okay over here, okay? I mean, come on. He is not good. And hello, Mike Bauer. Thank you for joining. Yes, the soft warm glow of Azima. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me that McCarthy's going to be good. You are going to see, what's his name, Pegleg over there in Indiana, going back to the Vikings next year. He's going to get a contract there next year.
Pegleg who?
Oh, God, what's his name?
Where?
Danny Dimes. He's going to end up back in Minnesota.
No.
Oh, he's going to be a free agent.
What's wrong, Uncle John? What's my problem here, Uncle John? Can you enlighten me? What have I said that's wrong? Do you think Carolina's good, Uncle John? Okay, I'm assuming.
Well, you think McCarthy's good, but that's you.
I never said he was good. Did I say good? I said, can we pump the brakes on him, please?
You said pump the brakes. Yes.
Correct. I never said he was good.
He's not good.
He's been quite the opposite of good. But we're acting like this guy's played 2 seasons in the NFL. Well, it's horrible. He hasn't played 1 NFL season yet. Can we pump the brakes, please? That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
I'm just saying, when you're throwing to Justin Jefferson, you should be a little better than
correct. I do agree. He should be better. I don't disagree. But I'm also noticing the guy's a rookie in the NFL. So my point, pump the brakes on J.J. McCarthy. AFC West, the division sucks. Pete Carroll should have stayed retired. Holy cow, they suck. They lose 31-14. Brock Bowers, great catch in the game. We head to Sunday afternoon, the main broadcast for CBS. I absolutely hate this franchise more than anything else in the planet. They boo Renegade. They finally, for some reason, have some common sense coming to the fan base. Fire Mike Tomlin chants rain down at Acrisure Stadium. The Bills run for the most yards ever in Pittsburgh. Acrisure, Heinz Field, 3 Rivers. It doesn't matter.
276 yards to be exact.
Yes, not a great day for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Josh Allen also becomes the most rushing touchdowns ever by a quarterback, passing Cam Newton. I absolutely hate this Pittsburgh Steelers team. I hate Mike Tomlin more than words. The amount of words I can come up with in the dictionary, I hate this guy. And Chad, I've said it for damn near the same amount of time as you.
Yes, you both have.
This guy sucks. He has no idea how to coach X's and O's. He thinks he's just a buddy-buddy with every single player in the organization. It doesn't matter who the players are, who the coaches are. The team looks the exact same every single season. I want this jackass fired now. I don't care anymore about Mike Tomlin. I don't think he's a good coach. Rex Ryan, by the way, why does the media back this guy? Rex Ryan, like, he'll get hired instantly. It's a Steelers problem. It's not it's a Mike Tomlin problem. What in God's green earth is going on here? I really don't understand why the media defends Mike Tomlin the way they do. There's only one guy that kills him, and it's Colin Cowherd. Everybody else babies him. Rich Eisen, every single God who knows what soul on ESPN. Most of the people on Fox outside of Cowherd, they all baby Tomlin and say it's nice, folks. Rex Ryan's a jackass sitting up there. Oh, it's not a Mike Tomlin problem. It sure shit is. Because every single season, doesn't matter who the coach is, who the assistant coaches are calling, offense and defense, doesn't matter who the players are, he sucks ass and the team's mediocre. There's an outlier. It's Mike freaking Tomlin. I'm done with this guy. Holy Toledo, he sucks. Get him out of Pittsburgh. Holy Toledo.
I have two questions for you.
Shoot.
Now, did you like what Rodgers said after the game about his teammates not showing up for meetings, stuff like that?
Rodgers, something else too. I don't disagree with Rodgers with a lot of things. Like Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith's been in the league for over 10 years. How did Jonnu Smith not read the defense and cut in a slant and he walks in for a touchdown? Said he runs a freaking to the back corner. What in God's green earth are we doing? Like that's my thing. There's been more accountability from Rodgers calling out guys and saying shit than Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin just throws everything under the rug. We'll be better again next week. We flat out got our ass kicked. Tape doesn't show well. Oh, fantastic, Mike. He talks like he's a president of the United States is the way Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, so did Brian Flores.
Like, holy shit, I'm so done with Mike Tomlin. I'm so done with him. I don't understand how the media doesn't get this. Last time I checked, he's a defensive coach, and the defense gets their ass waxed every time they play someone good. By the way, the Bills ran the same play 29 effing times. 29 times they ran the same run play, and they went up and down the field on the skew.
Oh, and that reminds me, did you like that run on the 4th and 1 call in the fourth quarter?
Which one are you talking about?
It was 4th and 1 in Buffalo territory. They had a shot to get back into the game, and they ended up running the ball and got stopped.
I don't remember them running the oh yeah. Steelers, they're just incompetent. They're incompetent.
And the last question.
I really don't know what to tell you.
Do you think you will hit your over-under with the Steelers now? Because we have to look at those. We'll have to talk about that next week, our over-unders for the year.
Let me what was their over and under? Let me I have to
I think they're 8.5. Will you get there? That is the question.
Where was this? Over under. Yes, here we go. Over unders. 8.5 for the Steelers. They have 6 wins. I think they split with Cincy. I think they beat the Dolphins at home, so that brings them up to 8. Who else do they play?
Baltimore.
They played Detroit. They played Baltimore.
Oh, that's gonna be close.
Yeah, they might be screwed.
Oh boy, that'd be a shame. But
shame.
A winning record out of Mike Tomlin anymore.
That's fine. I want him gone. I really don't care.
Pittsburgh does not have a great defense, Chad. Please get off your pedestal for 2 seconds. Pittsburgh stinks. So do you.
Oh, they got the Browns. Ooh, it's going to be tight.
Browns. Where?
In Cleveland.
Ooh, that's going to be a tough game.
Yes.
Myles Garrett's going to be up for that one. Maybe he can hit
I don't know about that. He's weird. He's Jekyll and Hyde. My man flaps his gums because everyone thinks TJ Watt's better than him, which right now it's Myles Garrett by a million. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. But last time the Steelers played the Browns, Myles Garrett couldn't sniff anybody, by the way.
No, he couldn't.
So we'll see. Steelers are going to most likely need that game. Cleveland clearly sucks, and Shador sucks. So we'll see. I think the Steelers do get to it, and if they sneak in the playoffs, they get waxed. So who cares? But we continue on. I've already talked way too much about the Steelers, more than
we lost half our audience.
Yeah, I know. There's probably
So
Z's.
sad.
I'm waiting to see Karen Warren in there talking about wanting to talk NBA because he's already put to sleep. We go to Sunday Night Football. I thought it was going to be a bad game. Ended up being a good game.
Very good game.
Commanders, Broncos go to overtime. Go for two. Commanders, they don't get it. Broncos
I liked
win
it.
27. Yeah, they have nothing to lose. Who cares?
Exactly.
You see more chances taken from teams that suck unless you're the Giants. Like the Commanders going for it in a game that who cares? Like their season's over. They lose 27-26. Bo Nix plays well, has a great throw to Cortland Sutton for a touchdown. Any thoughts on the game before we go to Monday Night Football? We're already at 40 minutes.
It was an entertaining game. I ended up getting sucked into it. I thought it was going to be a snooze fest. I thought Denver was going to dominate. And that's the problem with Denver. They're playing these bad teams. I remember that Raider game last month. I mean, they don't play well. They don't dominate with the bad. The Giants, another garbage team that they let hang around. They needed 33 points in the fourth quarter to win. That's going to be a problem for Denver in the playoffs. You heard that first from the genius.
Genius. We go to Monday Night Football. MVP candidate Drake May continues, and Tyler Granado giving me him for Kyler Murray. What a buffoon Tyler Granado.
Tyler does suck.
I hope you're enjoying Kyler Murray playing meaningful snaps for Arizona, you jackass. Patriots steamroll him. Jackson Dart has to learn to not get hit. Holy Toledo, he took some shots Monday night. They lose 33-15. Thoughts on the game before we go to Beat to Genius?
The Giants are just, they're in bad time. I mean, I will say this, man, Vrabel had them hitting last night. When that punt return to Oslowski came, when he had to get carried off the field,
what did you call him? What did you call him?
I don't know. What's his name? Oslowski or whatever? The punt returner.
Gunnar Olszewski.
Olszewski, whatever.
Tell me, you're funny. I should say
some guy from Poland.
Whenever you get pulled,
his lights knocked
whenever
out.
you get pulled over, I might ask an officer just to ask you name NFL players and just watch him. Like, oh nope, you're drunk. See, we got to come with you. Come on. Golly, you're terrible.
But the Giants will be better next year when they get their offense healthy. I don't know why they're playing Dart. And Dart's got to learn to start running out of bounds. He's going to last 2 years in the league if he doesn't start taking care of himself. I mean, that's what a hit that was last night. I couldn't stop laughing. And Theo Johnson, don't go starting fights and then dropping two big balls in the end zone. Awful job, Theo. You get shame of the week. Catch those balls. Absolutely pathetic.
All right, Phil, Beat the Genius. Updated standings here. Ray 19-20. Me and you are tied at 17-22. Mike Bauer and Alex continue the tiebreaker at 24-15. Karen Warren is 18-21. My father's 21-18. And as I said, Mike Bauer's 24-15. So we have an updated standings. Make sure you drop your picks in the comment section. What's that?
How did I do last week?
You sucked. You were 1-2.
And so were you, right?
We are tied at 2. We are tied. I was 2-1 last week.
Well, this week I'm going 3-0. I'm going to tell you.
I've heard that plenty from you, as you're 5 games under like me. So don't guarantee.
3-0 this week. I have 3 very easy picks that I love. First one, the Jaguars of Jacksonville. I don't understand why they're getting points at home against a quarterback of the Colts who has a broken leg. They have a very good defense. I mean, I don't think what's his name is going to run for 180 yards. He'll get his yardage, but the Jaguars have played well. I mean, this game's for the division, so it will be a very good game. I do see the Jaguars winning in a close one, taking the Jaguars plus 1.5. That's what you have, right? 1.5?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Next game, I am taking Cincinnati. They are on a roll right now. They are getting Higgins back next week. They are plus 5.5 at Buffalo. I don't care. I mean, Buffalo's just been playing terrible lately. They have not been playing well. They sorely need a number one receiver. Cincinnati has 2 of them. And I think you're going to see a high-scoring game, weather permitting. I mean, I don't know what the hell the weather's going to be like in Buffalo, but I think the Bengals are going to keep it close. They also have a nice 10-day rest, so I'm taking Buffalo plus 5.5 And the last game of the week, this one's for you, Indy, you bum, and the rest of you Jet fans watching. The Mighty Fish from Miami are coming into the Meadowlands, and we're going to squash the Jets. You're going to have more Dolphin fans than Jet fans in what do you call it, MetLife Trash Can Stadium. And if the Dolphins were good, I actually would have went to this game, and I'm not wasting my money on a team that's not going to make the playoffs. But I will be watching them, and I will be rooting for them because I can never stand watching the Jets win. Jets blew their number 1 pick, so I don't care. The Dolphins can't draft anyway. So let's go, Dolphins. Kick the crap out of the Jets. Jets. Suck.
I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns, -4.5. The Titans suck ass. Myles Garrett might have 2 touchdowns himself in this game.
-1.5?
I meant 4.5.
I was about to say, Jesus.
I have it written down as 4.5. I don't know why I said 1.5. Okay. I have the Cleveland Browns -4.5. I think Myles Garrett possibly scores 2 touchdowns.
He's going to break the sack record this week.
Yeah, he needs, I think, 3.5 sacks. He might get 5 because they're terrible. I'll take the Cleveland Browns -4.5. Good God, I'm going to take the Denver Broncos. It's a big spread on the road. Actually, I'm not doing that. It's a big spread division team. I know the Raiders suck, but division, you never know. I hate division games, picking them. That's why I'm staying. Gosh, I want to take the Steelers, but I'm going to see Derrick Henry running for 400 yards. I'm going to be a sorry sucker, and I'm doing it. Give me the Steelers +6. I hate that over. I hate the Steelers truly, but Mike Tomlin, as the media likes to say, he gets embarrassed. He was embarrassed this past week. Division game. They somehow have reason play the Ravens well. I'm going to take the Steelers +6 on the road at Baltimore. Yeah, and I'm also going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars at home +1.5. That is my Beat the Genius picks. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We will be back again next week.
I got a couple more things to say here. Hang on a second.
All righty. I know we're going to approaching our longest show ever. Your thoughts?
This has been a good show. Mark Sanchez update. The trial starts on December 11th. I cannot wait to see him go down. Oh, that's actually in 2 weeks. We can wait on Mark Sanchez. I'm not going to get into that yet. To continue on Colton's horrible weekend, the Devils were absolutely terrible this past week. They're still a point behind Carolina, but Washington all of a sudden surged. They beat my New York Islanders. They shamed them on Sunday. Islanders all of a sudden can't win a damn game, which is a joke. They went from the 3rd seed all the way down to out of the playoffs right now. Philly has been playing well. Good job for them. Penguins actually beat the crapola out of the Flyers last night. So I shouldn't say that the Flyers are playing well. The Rangers still stink. Somehow they only have 2 wins at home and 11 wins on the road. And to continue.
Who is this? Are you idea who this is?
What?
Who the hell is that?
What is what?
Who is this? Any idea who this is?
I don't know.
My man, go back to the beginning of the show. We talked about Devin Williams, the very beginning of the show. Come on.
Who is this?
I have no idea. So I just asked you. It's why I just asked you who that was.
Hey, Tatsuyama, whatever your name is. Let us know who you are. Devin Williams at the beginning of the show. You go back to the beginning. And the last thing to put the cherry on top of Colton's terrible weekend is LaFraud got hurt last night while playing. The Lakers still stink. And Anthony Davis came back and played well for Dallas. That's right. Let's tip our hat to Colton's terrible weekend. Oh, one last thing. I do have to ask you this. What did you think of the Ohio State players sitting along the wall, staring down the Michigan players? I need some raw emotion out of you to end the show. I know that burned your ass. Let it out.
Michigan should have walked off the field. You tried showing more fight protecting the M. You should have did a better job protecting your damn house in winning the game. Too bad, so sad. And Ryan humbled. Get the hell out of here. You Ohio State fans. You Ohio State fans, like such a relief. I'm watching.
That's it. Rile them up, everybody. Get them going.
I'm watching Big Ed from Barstool talking all big, proud in the chest. Ohio State finally won. He's like, I'm so finally happy. Oh my God, Ohio State finally won. Congratulations. Like, who the frig cares?
That was a scathing comment there by Ryan. Do you want me to read it for you? Protect the M for what? Ass was kicked. Go to the locker room. Bums. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, just like you jag up. It's so funny hearing the Ohio State fans trying to protect the M protect the freaking shoe last year. As Michigan with no throwing game at all with Davis Warren, and they go in your building as like 20-point dogs, and they beat you. Please, you guys are all talking big in the chest. Oh my God, you guys are so good, Ohio State. Congratulations, you won a game. Good job. You guys should have won 2 years in a row, and you didn't. Congrats. You lost to I'm telling you, it was like a high school team not able to throw the ball. Michigan was like Manchester not being able to throw the ball without Aiden One at quarterback. How bad Michigan was throwing the ball last season. And you lost to that team, oh, by the way, at home. Pissed off, Ohio State. Congratulations.
Oh, that's right.
Congratulations. These Ohio State fans, I'm telling you, these Ohio State fans flap their gums like it's crazy. Like, oh, my God, you guys finally won. First time in 4 years. Welcome out of the woodworks. Welcome out of the woodworks. Holy shit, congrats. How much did you pay for your wideouts? Enlighten me. Like, holy Toledo. Piss off. Like, God almighty. These guys act like they forgot Jack Sawyer on the shoe last year. They're trying to plant their flag in our shoe. Shut up. You lost to a team that couldn't throw the ball. You talk about like, should have defended home. Did we forget Ohio State did the same bullshit last year? And by the way, Michigan was horrible. They had 6 wins. 6. Like, come on, man. Pump it. These Ohio State fans, I'm telling you, they're talking a lot of shit. They're talking a ton of shit, these Ohio State fans. Congratulations. Good for you guys.
And let's not forget, they did win a tainted national championship last year. 7th seed, 2 losses, winning the title. An absolute disgrace.
Oh, and they didn't beat Michigan. That's like, I hope I'm going to root so hard against Ohio State. And if they don't win, they're going to be like so broken. Like, oh my God, we didn't win. We didn't win at all. Like, golly. Karen Warren, kiss my ass.
Did you see what he said? He said the transformation into Arnie is complete. Well done.
It's just I can't. I really can't. These Ohio State fans are hilarious. They're so funny. Like, oh, Michigan, sorry, Sack, protecting the M. I agree. They shouldn't have set up the M. They should have played better, and they didn't. Congratulations. Take a hike off the field. But let's not act like Ohio State's better than Michigan. Like, good Ohio State. You Jagalls tried protecting your shoe last year in Michigan, again, with Davis Warren throwing the ball for like 5 yards, and he had the easiest throw ever last season for a touchdown. A throw I could make probably while pulling my quad again, and he threw it right to Jack Sawyer. Like, please, you bastards lost at home as 20-point dogs to the worst Michigan team that ever walked in the shoe. As you guys are like the number 1 team in the country. Like, please blow me. Like, these Ohio State fans are so dumb, so entitled. Oh my God, they're so happy they beat Michigan. Congrats. Like, I really good for you guys. Good for you guys. Like, golly, you guys are so jackasses. And on that note, that is the end to this show. I've talked.
Yes, that was the perfect way to end the show. That's what I was looking for.
That's so stupid. These Ohio State fans. Uncle John, please go have another beer for me, please. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be back again next week. We'll figure out the time. I'll be moving into my house tomorrow.
Congratulations.
With the closing. So we're going to have to figure out the show next week. Might be a later time, figure out what's going on, what I'm doing in the house. So appreciate everyone. We'll be back again next week. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.